a lot of lessons one should learn from your journey. Tell me, who's your role model?
We were five of them were on the in front of your officer. We all five were together watching a movie, Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, and we all five got recommended. We called each other that we all five got recommended. We were not knowing, sir. It was a dreams come true, sir. And you were saying also that when you will do your SSB, na, you will remember this whole thing. And really, sir, it was there in our mind in my GTO task.
What do you think about the Mission India program that we do in AFPA? Hi Divakar, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, sir. I'm very good. I'm very fine, sir.
And how does it feel to be a recommended candidate? You got recommended in the third attempt to NDA 146.
Yes, sir. It feels very good, sir. It is a dreams come true because it was a childhood dream of becoming an fighter pilot. Now I have stepped one step towards it. I am very happy, sir.
Tell us something more about your journey. You first went for the TS entry, you got screened out. Then you came to AFPA. Thereafter you got conferenced out for NDA 145, and now for 146 you have been recommended. So tell us a little more as to how the journey was and what mistakes you did. How did you overcome that, etc.
Sir, initially when I was very young, I thought I joining Air Force, and for that I asked to my teachers how I can join Air Force. They told us about NDA and how we can prepare it. So since I am from eastern part of Uttar Pradesh, which is a border area of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, so it is a very uh, remote area. There is not much services offered, so there was from his childhood only there was a spark that I have to do something. From there it started, and then 2020 came, and I was planning that after my board exams get over, I will join some coaching for the SSB or NDA. But then lockdown happened, and we prepared for written exam on the online platform only. Since I was knowing that I am from a remote area, I have not get that much of exposure. I was initially had planned that I will get a guidance from a good officer that how to attempt SSB. I was usually checking AFP website and got the news that November batch is starting. TS SSB I had applied because I wanted to get a exposure of SSB first, because in NDA this time we had two attempts. So I was not willing to waste one of them in the experience part. So that's why I applied for TS44, so that I will get a exposure, because I was not willing to join army in the services. I was willing and from starting only for the Air Force. TS I went, and there I got screened out. Then I noticed that SSB is something we should be prepared for. Then I came in the AFPA, and there we met with other friends. The whole environment was very different there. All the candidates were going through OLQs. We were talking in OLQs. Anyone does any mistake, we were giving examples of OLQ. This OLQ is wrong. This OLQ was wrong. And when I came from AFPA on 30th of November, I got only 7 days chance because my SSB of 145 was on 8th of December. So in 7 days, I whatever I was able to prepare, I prepared and went for the SSB in the Mysore. It was a long journey for me from Uttar Pradesh to Karnataka, and it took 1.5 days to go there. 2 days actually, by train. I reached there, appeared in the SSB. I got screened in. Then going through all the 5 days was a very fantastic journey. I was knowing everything what has to be done. There are many candidates who was not even knowing that which is going to happen next. Such a candidates like that. But I was able to do very good in GTO. But interview, I think I lagged somewhere. And in psych also I was able to do well. But Eventually, the end result was not good. I was not recommended. But after coming from 145 SSB, I worked on my interview part very much, very hard. I framed every questions and the answers of every question. I worked upon it. I also worked upon the counter questions also. I I myself tried as an interviewing officer. I tried to find out counter questions from my own answers. What counter question I can find my answers. I worked upon. Then I also answered the counter question parts. Then in this way, I prepared very much of interview. And then 8th February came and my Varanasi interview was there, AFSG Varanasi. And I was very much happy about, I was very confident in GTU and Psych, but the interview was the thing. And this time I was able to make it in the interview, and my interview lasted for 45 minutes. The interviewing officer was also looking good. The GTU was also looking good. I was called in at the last in my the command task. And in this way, sir, I got recommended, then CPSS cleared, then also flying fit. That was a very good journey, and it was a dreams come true, sir.
Great, wonderful, wonderful. So when you said that you're not done well in your interview for 145, what do you think exactly happened there? I mean, I'm sure all of us generally tell all the candidates who come to AFPA during the first few days itself that you must prepare your answers. You must sit down and write down all the answers for your questions and think what counter questions one could ask and prepare your answers for that also. So you could not do that.
No, sir, because I was having only 6 days. That's why I was not able to do that much of hard work. You had said, but more working on my screening part. Because since I was screened out in the Bhopal, I was first trying that I should screen in at least so that I will get exposure of those 5 days. So I was mostly working on my screening part and in that
Okay.
5 to 6 days.
What do you think went wrong in the interview for 145?
I was not able to take my breakfast in sufficient quantity, and because that pressure was there in my inner part, and that thing I think I was not able to take good breakfast, and then went in the interview. I was nervous also, and this thing appeared in the interview, sir, because I was the room was moving for me like that in the middle of the interview. Actually, uh, चक्कर सा आना हो गया था मुझे. And that thing the interviewing officer noticed and he said that दिवाकर तुम्हें चक्कर आ रहा है क्या? So I said yes sir, मुझे चक्कर आ रहा है. He said that please drink water, and I drank some water and then he said that should we start? And I said yes sir, we should start. And I think this was a very bad impression for an interview for a candidate, because as an officer you are going for a pilot and you are fainting in a bit in the middle of the interview was a bit disturbing for me also. And this thing hit me very much that I should prepare for the interview, and I worked upon it very much after that.
Great, wonderful. No, it happens sometimes if you come under stress, nervousness, stress. I always talk about this. You must have remembered that when I was talking about the interview in the classroom, I said many of you, you're not able to hold your nerve and you become, come under stress and nervousness. Okay, fine.
Yes.
You could work on this and you could gather yourself well, and you went for your 146 SSB. And what happened now this time? How was the interview this time?
Sir, this time I went in the interview, uh, earlier I was very much nervous that I should get recommended. I should perform well. This thing was running in my mind, and my everything was going for this. But when this time I was going for the interview, I had initially decided whatever result be, I don't care. I have to perform. I have to be myself, and I have to openly say whatever is there in my mind or my heart. And this time I went with a smile on my face, and that smile was always on my face. Whatever question the interviewing officer was throwing me, I was just answering it like very calmly, very softly, with a smiling face. A little bit of smile was there, and he was also not noticing. And after putting me in stress, still I was not responding with stress. I was keeping a smile, and was responding. And after my answer was over, he used to smile, and that thing also motivated me that yes, I have given a good answer, and I had not come into the stress which the officer was trying to put me in. That thing
Great.
also worked. I worked very well, sir.
This is another thing that I keep saying: don't be desperate to get recommended.
Yes,
If you are desperate to get recommended, you be rest assured you are going to add more pressure on yourself, and it will only spoil your chances. Very well done. I mean, I must say, at a young age, you're a young boy, going for NDA, and you could. Okay, mistakes do happen, and what is more important is that one should be able to bounce back from the mistakes,
yes,
and
sir.
that you have done successfully. That is really very nice. Divakar, one more thing, you had not participated much in your sports and co-curricular activities in school. Were there any questions that came up through during the interview?
Yes, sir. There was a question from the interviewing officer that Diwakar, you have not participated in any games or any extracurricular activity in your schools. So there was a this answer I had already thought because I had not done really because the schools in my area was not that great that they will offer any level of participation. We used to play in the village. Then I openly said to sir that sir, we are a village student, so we used to participate in village cricket area. We used to represent villages. We went on the cycle 4 5 villages. We have a tournament team. We go, we play tournament. There are no certificates which is given there. There are only trophies which are given, which we can attest in our profile. That's why there isn't any participation in the school. Schools are only focusing on the education, and that is more than enough for us because schools are not that great. Only a single building and no ground. That's how schools are there in our area. That and this also interviewing officer understood that yes, it is a remote area, and then he asked why not when you went in Delhi, Kendriya Vidyalaya. Then I said, sir, when I went in Delhi Kendriya Vidyalaya, then I was very bit restricted because I was in hostel. The time of going was fixed, the time of coming was fixed, and the school also focusing on the 11th 12th students are like focus on only studies because teachers are also worried about their performance because their performance are checked by principals. So he also understood that yes, 11th 12th you are not able to perform, and initially you have performed in the villages. That is a good part. He understood this because I openly said to him with a smiling face and with open hearted. I said everything whatever was there really.
Two things very important. One, be truthful and don't try to fake anything. Not required.
Yes, sir.
And it doesn't matter if a student has not participated in sports extracurricular activities, but you compensated well in the academic. You have done very well in your 10th and 12th. So that
Yes, sir.
goes to show that yes, I did not waste my time. And in 11th and 12th, though I was studying in Kendriya Vidyalaya, Delhi, but my focus was on academics, and you proved it there.
Yes, sir.
Right. It doesn't mean that if you're not played any sports, so you're a bad candidate. That is, I'm reiterating this because a lot of people will be watching your video, and this is one thing that I must clarify. There is no need to worry that if you're not played sports, you cannot get recommended. Right? It is not like that.
Yes, sir.
If you had enough opportunity, you should have participated. But you were more focused on academics, then the academic score should be good. The problem comes when you're not done well in academics also, you're not participated in sports also, then there is a mismatch, then there is a problem.
Yes, sir.
And he will try to find out why not, all that, you'll come under more probing. That's fine. But tell me, you said you are from Eastern Uttar Pradesh. How did you shift to KV Delhi? What made you shift to KV Delhi?
Sir, I initially from till 8th I studied in my local school, and from 8th I had already said that teachers guided me. My teachers guided me, and teachers only said that you should go for NDA, and for that exposure is very necessary, sir. In the Gorakhpur when I was studying, there was a total environment of JEE and NEET. These all candidates were there. There was none of my friend was going for NDA. So I tried to find out where the students are more focused on these all things. I heard about my brother. My brother was there in Delhi. He told me, "Come to Delhi, you will get more exposure." This thing also ran in my mind that at least I will get something. I'm here. When I will go there, I will get something more exposure. I will get this thing also motivated me to go to Delhi. And since I was already in the hostel in 9th and 10th, I was comfortable in any hostel when I will be put in. So I went to Delhi, and from there 9th and at 11th and 12th was over, and also got two my friends who were preparing for NDA. So this thing was also motivating me that at least now I have two friends who are preparing for NDA. Earlier, I hadn't any friend who was preparing for NDA. Everyone was going for JEE, NEET.
But tell me, did you not take the first attempt that comes in September?
Yes, sir. I had given November attempt. It was in November, but I failed in the written itself, sir, because I was more focused on my 12th board exams and many things was not completed. I prepared in the last 1 month for the written exam, but I was not able to score well in that.
And then you appeared for that combined 145, 146,
Yes, sir.
which happened last year, September.
My preparation started from April.
I mean, just after your 12th, you must have, sat down and, started preparing for that. So you had to take a 1 year drop?
Yes, sir. I have to.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, you see, you have made up 1 year drop has resulted into a huge success for you, and that shouldn't
Yes.
really matter. It happens. Whenever you are in a competitive, you are part of the competitive sphere like the IIT or NEET or NDA. Obviously, 1 odd year one has to sacrifice to get there. So, fair
Yes.
enough. It was wonderful listening to your journey. And tell me, when you came to AFPA, how do you think you benefited from AFPA?
Sir, actually, AFPA taught me how students, candidates prepare, what should be taught, what should be learned from it, and what should be more worked upon it. So when I went in the AFPA, there was a big environment that everyone was going for the SSB, everyone was preparing for it. We were five of our friends, myself, Diwakar Jaiswal, and Ravi Bhai was there, Manish is there who got recommended, Yuvraj was there who got recommended. We were together, and Subham, who was seventh time repeater. We were five of them were on the first floor of the. It is just in front of your office, sir. We on the first floor. We were together. I remember, sir, one night on the last day of 27th November, on the last day, we were watching movie. We all five were together watching a movie, Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, and we all five got recommended. We called each other that we all five got recommended. We were not knowing, sir, and this thing, uh, it was a great, sir, feeling that we were together and we all got recommended, and the initial briefing of your of screening and then about maths of SSB and everything was in our mind, sir. It was every day we used to go through it. We go through OLQs, and the Ashok sir who guides us individually feedback was there. So he said that work upon your analyzing part. You are not able to analyze the complete story. It will come if you will practice more stories on the same picture. When same picture will be there, write more stories on it. You yourself read it, and you will realize that the last story is very good and your first story is worse. And this thing really, I noticed that the first story which I had written and the fifth sixth story which I had written on the same picture was very different. This thing came into my screening also, and in my psych also. And the interview was very good of with Govardhan sir of mine. Govardhan sir said that you should improve your current knowledge. From there, I worked upon my current events, current news. This thing helped us very much how to prepare for the SSB.
And how about GTO?
And sir, that was great, sir. We used to go through the practice session and the running. After running in the morning and then going into the GTU ground, and the that part of GTU, every single that tick off how the first find the way where you have to go, what you can extend, where you can keep, where you can fix it and then go. This thing was just striking every obstacle. In the every obstacle we were strike, my mind was striking, finding where we have to go, what we can extend. It was there in when we were practically doing it. And you were saying also that when you will do your SSB now, you will remember this whole thing. And really, sir, it was there in our mind in my GTO task, and it just clicks on that part when we were going when we are going through it.
So it helps that
Yes, sir.
formula
It
works.
helps very much, sir. Yes, sir. Very much, sir.
Okay, great, wonderful. Nice to know that you got benefited, and you must know, you'll be proud to know this, that when we with the pandemic, there was not enough time. Still, we gave 21 success stories for 145,
Yes, sir.
and for 146, it is 26. So AFPA is only producing more and more success stories. Now we are working for 147. So the exams are over now. We are waiting for the results. Tell me, you must have seen the Mission NDA boys in AFPA.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about the Mission NDA program that we do in AFPA? You struggled. You were there in Eastern UP. From there, you shifted to Gorakhpur, then to Delhi. What do you think? Staying in AFPA for 2 years would be like?
Sir, actually, sir, when I was in eighth, from that only I am knowing you. When I was in eighth class,
Okay.
and I am following you. And when I took my admission in the Kendriya Vidyalaya, in that year only you launched the Mission NDA, and I was very regretting that it should start earlier also. That I was regretting, but yes, definitely it will work a lot for the future candidates, because it is a great initiative by you, sir. Because we have seen them, they are the parade, the way they are living life is itself preparing for SSB. It is the life itself preparing them for SSB, sir, in your guidance. And the academic part is marvelous, sir. We have talked to one of your Mission NDA candidate who was from Siwan. Siwan is from 60 kilometers from my house. I talked to him. I was very impressed that he is from Siwan, just 60 kilometers from my house, and he is in Mission NDA. I said that you have taken a good step for it, because you had initially coming here, you will get a good exposure of it. Everything will be fine, and you will do good in the NDA.
That was the first batch, and interestingly, in the second batch and now the third batch, admissions are going on. We have a lot of students coming from UP, Bihar, Jharkhand, Rajasthan, Haryana. So definitely, the name has spread now, and the second batch is there are people from all over the place, including Kerala and Telangana and things like that. It's a beautiful group of people from all over the country. Well, let us see how unfortunately that batch went through this pandemic and a lot of struggle. But we are hopeful this time they have done well, and we will definitely be able to produce results and see them through the SSB part. Diwakar, it was wonderful talking to you, and tell me, who's your role model?
APJ Abdul Kalam, sir. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He went into SSB and not able to clear, sir. And this thing motivated me that he was a person who should be a role model for any candidate, because his life was very tough from a background he come from, and then he went into the selection board and not able to clear it, then going through the DRDO and everything, and whatever he has done for the country is marvelous, sir. Country will always remember him. And this thing motivated me, yes, I should also appear for the SSB, and let's see it is there in me or not. And it was definitely.
See, a lot of lessons one should learn from your journey. You come from a village background, studied in a very mediocre school. I'm sure till about 8th you may not have even spoken in English, right?
Yes,
Then you shifted to Gorakhpur. You struggled your way through. Then you went to Delhi. You struggled your way through. So your journey has not been easy, Diwakar, right? And
Yes,
what lesson one should learn is, if you have the passion to do things, and you will go through anything in life, you will find your way. If you're motivated, you're passionate, you're willing to work hard, you're willing to struggle, you will find your own way. And you are a very good example of this. So, wonderful talking to you,
thank
and
you.
I'm feeling very proud that you have been part of AFPA. You are an AFPA student. It makes us proud, and God has been kind to us that we are able to guide such deserving candidates who may have not had all the opportunities in life. But even though it is a short program of 14 days, we
Yes, sir.
could show you the direction and you could succeed. Wonderful talking to you, and I'm sure your parents must be the happiest one now.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Indian Air Force, flying branch, CPS is cleared, and medically fit. I mean, what more
Yes,
one
sir.
can ask for? Right?
Yes,
Excellent,
sir.
and
Definitely.
we look forward to your merit. If you remember, 145 All India rank 1.
Yes,
He
sir.
is
I
again a
remember.
AFPA student. He's again a AFPA student.
Yes, sir.
And I think Ritik Roshan was also there with your batch. Ritik Roshan.
No, sir.
I think just after your batch, he had come to
Yes,
AFPA.
sir.
He's
Yes, sir.
already selected for 145, and he has joined the academy also. And you'll be surprised to know he had scored the highest marks in the SSB. In that particular batch,
Congratulations, sir.
475. A boy from Jabalpur, again not from a very high flying background. That is not required. Doesn't matter. Okay, well done. You made us all proud, and you made your parents happy and proud. I think nothing more is important than this. And all of us in AFPA wish you all the very best for the NDA
Thank you
tenure,
so
and
much, sir.
thereafter your career in the Air Force. May God give you all the strength, and may you serve the nation with smile and pride. Thank you.
Thank
Well
you so
done,
much.
Diwakar. It was wonderful talking to you.
Thank you so much.